versus Undertaker. Your choices, which you can vote on WWE.com, are a knockout match, an I Quit match, and a last man standing match. Now, this is how I'm gonna go through every fucking match here, and this is how you're gonna know if it's rigged. And I guarantee you, knockout match is the one that's gonna get quote unquote chosen. What wrestling fan wouldn't want to see a last man standing match?
I love last man standing matches. I Quit matches are stupid, but the last man standing match, fucking awesome.
So you would have to imagine that you'd probably see that.
I mean,
but you will see a KO match.
I would hate a KO match.
Huh?
In wrestling, you know they're not knocked out.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? From what I understand, from what I've read on the internet, again, this is internet, take it for what it's worth, but they said they're trying to go for more realistic and realism in their matches. That's why they went for the knockout for the last Undertaker Big Show match, from what I understand. So, I don't know. Knockout match is fucking stupid, especially when everybody knows wrestling's fake.
Yeah.
Or to a degree, you know how to get
worked. It's worked. It's not fake. It's worked.
To work, but you know, no, you're not getting knocked out.
Yeah. The pick the tag team match, which is actually a very interesting match. You get to pick if it's DiBiase and Rhodes versus Kofi and CM Punk, or you can
titles.
No, not for the titles. Or you could see Layla and Regal versus Noble and Mickie James, or you could see Miz and Morrison versus Crime Time. Now, Miz and Morrison versus Crime Time is getting a lot of push and a lot of exposure, but knowing the fan, it's either going to be Crime Time or CM Punk, because the fans are supposed to be voting for it. But they'll probably give it to CM Punk and Kofi Kingston. Why? Because they want CM Punk on television.
Right.
On pay-per-view. Why wouldn't you want CM Punk? CM Punk's on your fucking posters for the goddamn pay-per-view. I'll be very surprised if he's not on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
The next one to go to, which is obvious, that I guarantee you, and this is the only match I think is actually going to be legitimate, everyone's going to pick the Honky Tonk Man because he's talking shit about the Honky Tonk Man. Honestly, I want to see Goldust.
I love Goldust.
Dustin Rhodes, not on a contract with TNA. He has agreed to appear for WWE. So we'll see what happens there, if that happens.
Somebody just brought up Hoss. I gotta say something. Hoss Hogan.
That was classic.
You fucking see that? Oh my god.
The fact that they're pushing him, pissing off JBL every week, makes me think that Charlie Haas is going to get a serious turn here eventually and just kick the shit out of JBL.
Right. The next match on this thing, though, to get back on the subject, I guess, is the ECW Championship match. You can either pick Hardy, for Hardy or whatever, you either pick Mark Henry, Evan Bourne, or Finlay. Who are they going to pick?
Evan Bourne. You would think they'd pick Evan Bourne. The fans would pick Evan Bourne.
I'd love to see that match. And who the fuck wants to see Hardy versus Mark Henry again?
Exactly. Your next match, but who they'll probably put will probably be Mark Henry, in my opinion. But they should put in Bourne, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I think it's rigged. I think some matches they might do it, but others they probably don't.
Right, I don't know. I think that the way they're marketed on, it might not be rigged, but the way they market it on TV is the way that their fans are going to vote. If just like the Intercontinental title match, the Challenger or whatever, you got Santino Marella talking about the honk meter or whatever. He talks about honky tonk. It's a no-brainer. Fans are going to pick honky tonk.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's the way they push it on TV.
Yeah, if they're just hinting at it, that's fine. But the fact that it was either last year or the year before, HBK got chosen for a match where shit. It was John Cena versus HBK, and there's another person in that poll that it was like 60% of people said they voted for. I think it was Randy Orton.
I actually think it was Jeff Hardy.
That's what it was. It was Hardy. Like, how did Hardy not get the vote? He had like the biggest push in the world at that moment, and they gave it to HBK, and it seemed shady because everyone kept saying, you know, well, all the polls like leading up to it were like Hardy, you know, Hardy's gonna get it, and then HBK got it.
Even like an hour before the pay-per-view, Hardy had it by like 54%.
So I don't know. I like HBK. I'm just telling you, like, I don't know.
Next match, you want to?
Kane and Ray. This could go any way, but once again, what wrestling fan doesn't like 2 out of 3 falls matches? But with Kane and Ray, I don't know how that would go.
Okay, I got a question for you. What's the difference between a falls count anywhere match and no holds barred match?
No holds barred match, technically you can do there is no rules at all. Falls count anywhere, I'm pretty sure you can't pick up a chair and bash your fucking opponent. Well, you're not supposed to be able to, but it doesn't mean they won't. But I'm almost positive there's still a DQ rule in effect.
I don't know, any other falls count anywhere I've seen, you can hit people with stuff and shit like that.
Yeah, I know. But I have to agree with Kaz. Kane and Ray equals the worst feud of the year. I will agree with that all day. So, next match.
Rey Mysterio is shit anyway.
I hate Rey Mysterio. Next match, Jason.
You got.
This is a no-brainer too. This is
a World Heavyweight Championship match. Chris Jericho, the champ, versus Batista. Your choices for this match are Stone Cold, Randy Orton, and Shawn Michaels. Of course, the fans are going to pick Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's it.
They're not going to. They want to see Austin. You can see Randy Orton and you can see Shawn Michaels every week on Raw, but you can't see Austin every week on Raw. They want to see him.
HBK is the logical choice because he has beef with both superstars, and we'll probably end up laying them both out. Orton, same thing. He would lay them both out because Orton's only out for himself. Austin will lay out Jericho, which makes me think that we might see a new heavyweight champion. If Austin's the ref, the face wins almost 99% of the time.
Yeah.
So if Austin is your special guest ref when the time comes, Jericho loses. Kaz, yes, I am very bored of seeing Austin coming back to ref one match a year. I think he either needs to stay out of wrestling and stay at his position in WWE, which I'm told is like executive vice president of fucking talent. So, I mean, like, he's got a good job. He doesn't need to be on, like, you know, TV every year, but...
Or get back in shape, be the wrestler that you were, and fucking get and do what you do best.